2011 football season is inching ever so closely here on the NCCU Sports Network. I'm Chris Hooks, now joined by the receivers coach here at NCCU, Lamar Manigo, who comes to us via Prairie View A&M. But I know a lot of fans will remember him as the quarterback at Bowie State. Led him all the way to the championship game that the Eagles won in 2005. Not trying to bring up some bad memories, Coach. Thanks for joining us today. I know that's probably a pretty bad note to start it off on.
How's it going? Yeah, it was a tough loss we took. We were up 17-0. Guys came back and won the game. But it was a great game, two great teams, and I enjoyed being a part of that game. Now,
what we do know about your career at Bowie State is you broke all sorts of records that Coach Frazier used to own. Have you kind of rubbed that in a little bit?
Oh, yeah, I let them know it every now and then. I got all the passing touchdown records and for the most in the season, in the game, and in the career. So I let him know that got all the records and everything. But he lets me know he won the championship. So we go back and forth every now and again.
That's always good to see. But when you see your role in this program, it looks like he took a chance on you as far as giving you an opportunity to get into coaching. I think you were a GA for him at Prairie View. He gave you a receivers coaching position, and you've certainly blossomed from there.
Right. When Coach Frazier was at Bowie State with me, I always told him I wanted to be a coach when I finished. So when I finished at Bowie State, I graduated and everything, he gave me a call and said, "You still want to coach?" I'm like, "Sure." And he said, "Come on down to Texas." So I went down to Texas. I drove a long drive, 23 hours. And I went down there. I was a grad assistant for him for 2 years down there at Prairie View. And when I finished up, with my master's and everything, the receivers coach actually quit. And I was able to step right in and get a full-time job. So I've been blessed and fortunate, that things fell into place.
If you had a full career goal for you, you want to be a head coach, offensive coordinator, obviously?
Obviously, my next step would be offensive coordinator and eventually a head coach at a Division I program.
That's certainly a big goal to have. Let's talk about your receivers. Got a ton of them. Is there anyone that's really stepping up and really shining the brightest here in this preseason?
Those guys been playing well all camp. They had a great spring, but them guys up here all summer. They had 11 of the 12 up here every day during the summer in both summer sessions. And this camp has been tough. It's been a problem, but it's been a good problem. It's going to be hard to see who steps up, make the top 8 in travel squad. But everybody's been playing pretty good. Gio Irvine been playing pretty good, and Jonathan Nicely, he's having a great camp, as well as Dakona Robinson and Demario Lackey.
And you bring up Jonathan Nicely, a great story. Started here a couple years, played, then left and played basketball. And I really think basketball has really helped his game as far as the physicality, and he's gotten a lot bigger and stronger since then too.
Right. He came to me actually when we got here in January. He said, "Coach, I used to play when I'm on the basketball team, but I want to come back out for football." And he was 6'5". They said he had pretty good speed, so I said, "Sure, come on out." And he came into the spring. He picked up the playbook well, smart kid. And like I said, he's been performing well, getting to where he's supposed to be on the field, catching the fades in the corners of the end zone, having a tremendous camp.
And one thing Coach Frazier's always gawked about with the receivers is you guys have a ton of size comparatively to most FCS schools.
Correct. We got one guy, is Gio and Crowell. They're the only short guys. They're about 5'8". That Prairie View, everyone was 5'8" to 5'7". So I get here, all my receivers about 6'1" and over. So it's great to have good size, bigger targets for the quarterback, especially in the offense. Everyone in the West Coast offense. So it's great to have them guys with good size and get up the field, catch the ball.
You can certainly feel the excitement everywhere around when you talk to any football player, any coach, just the excitement this program has coming in the 2011 season.
Yes, we're very excited. The guys are excited, fresh start. Some of the guys had a fresh start, finding positions, being able to perform on the field, everything. But I'm very excited about the season. I'm ready to get it going. We got to find out who's going to be the starting quarterback. And once we find the quarterback, everybody's going to level them up, especially the receivers so they can fasten the ball. But it's going to be a great season. I look forward to it.
Well, Coach, we certainly thank you for your time. Good luck here in your first season at North Carolina Central. I'm sure we're going to be lighting up the scoreboard as we certainly hope to do that. Thanks again.
All right, thank you.
That was Lamar Manigo, the receivers coach here at North Carolina Central. We'll continue on with more of all 11 coaches here at NCCU as we get ready for the 2011 football season.